join me today with half of Himley Hall still attached to my bike because I had a bit of a disaster trying to do a cyclocross race there. Just on your left. Thank you. And I decided to change the Maxxis Rambler tyres, which are just summer gravel tyres, will be no use in the mud, to my WTB Nanos, which have always been pretty good in the mud. And I thought they'd be the fastest combination. And I hadn't used them with these wheels before, which are the Hunt Gravel Race wheels, so I thought it'd be an ideal combination. Unfortunately, I couldn't get them to seal with Tubeless without a lot of faffing about. I just about got them sealed, but didn't realise the front tyre was on the wrong way round. And when I did the practice lap, which I'll put at the end of this video, I quickly realised that the front tyre wasn't clearing the mud. It was just becoming slick and my front tyre was just slipping out from under me all the time, which wouldn't have been very good in a cyclocross race, just slipping over in front of everybody. So I took the executive decision to very quickly try and swap it around in the car park, which turned out to be the wrong decision because I couldn't get it to seal down. So now, after a few days of trying to get the front tyre to seal, I've just given up and put on these WTB Rattlers, which, as it turns out, are a far better tyre. It just copes with anything, and it actually doesn't feel like it rolls any tougher than the Nanos. There's the Harris Brush Factory. Better not go into their football pitch. So now these just went straight on. I didn't even need to put any sealant compound in for them to seal at first. Easiest job in the world, no problems. So now I'm just trying some muddy conditions. So I can go back and do the next round. Happy that I know the bike. Another problem that I had was that this is the double and everybody else doing the cyclocross race is on a single, and swapping between the front rings is such a pain on CX. I've got to live with that. I've never been a massively huge fan of the double on this. I just think for this kind of riding, swapping between the big and the small ring at the front is something you don't need. An extra headache. Oh, wow, these tyres are running so much nicer on these wheels than on the original giant wheels that came with the bike. Couldn't find a direction indicator on the tyres, So I just had to guess. And what I found amazing was, for all my criticisms about Tubeless the last few days, when I actually got these tyres off the old rims, there's about 5 thorns sticking through the tyre that I never knew was there. So yeah, Tubeless for the win. I'm just riding until I can't ride anymore. Oh, I think that's probably far enough. But for me, as a road bike rider, off-road stuff, including very muddy cyclocross and gravel, just feels so different, because you are always expecting to feel the tyres slip away from under you and catching it. Whereas on a road bike, anything that feels slightly wrong, you instantly need to take action. I'm in awe of people like Tom Pidcock, who can just do both brilliantly. Or, well, actually, another example, Wout van Aert and Mathieu van der Poel. Top of the game in cyclocross. This is Stoke Works and Black Prince Holidays, where you can hire a narrowboat, cruise up and down the canals. Sorry, last time I did a bit of a detour, sorry.
Alright.
And yeah, these tyres are really good. They're definitely the best ones I've had. 44mm TCS WTB Rattler. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.
I could be really slippery.
Is there a designated side to keep for beginners?
No.
No, okay.
But what they'll see at the start, if anyone passing, they'll just shout on which side they're passing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't want to be.
I always pick the stupid ones. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know where there's a good line on there.
Last year, or I think it was the year before.
Go on.
That's why you want a good day.
Double's no use on this.